Hello everybody. This is another episode of Media Hell's Residence. And today we are talking about Shane Dawson. Now, although I am a fan of Shane Dawson, and I do watch his videos, and if you can go see where I said that in a YouTube Shorts, one of my YouTube Shorts, which you could just look for. I don't have a lot of YouTube Shorts, but I do think what he did was wrong. I don't really watch the videos where he used to be edgy, but I do watch his videos. Anyway, if we're gonna talk about Shane Dawson, which in my opinion is a very controversial figure, we're gonna have to start at the beginning. Shane Dawson made his first ever video, and he said that he was gonna do all these vlogs, and I'm pretty sure he did, I'm not too sure, but then he ended up making skits because he was just heavily inspired to do skits. He just did skits and sketches, sketch comedy, all that. But he did do very, quote-unquote, edgy humor, where sometimes he would say racial slurs, and that no one that isn't of that race or ethnicity should be saying at all, because that's not a good thing. He also did blackface, which is not good. And in the start, he started making a new channel called, it's called Shane. His original channel was Shane Dawson TV. But then he changed it to Shane. Just Shane, simply Shane. And his real name is Shane Leah. Weird last name, I know, but then he, on the first video that he made in his new channel, was an apology video for blackface and racism. A funny part that I think was when he was sitting on the toilet, because he was sitting in the toilet. He was not using it to why you use the restroom, but he was just in his restroom sitting down and talking about this. All his clothes on, don't worry. I'll be right back. I want to go check out what that is. Okay, anyway, so yeah, Shane Dawson made a few friends. He had a lot of friends. He was friends with Trisha Paytas, and who also was canceled for her own things that she's done. But he was also friends with Drew Monson, but his YouTube channel is My Toe Cold. Then he went on a dating app, and he found not his current boyfriend, but he found a boyfriend named Garrett Watts. The relationship between Shane and Garrett didn't last very long, but it did last. But then they broke up with each other, and they were just friends, and they just made videos together that he called squad videos. It was Drew Monson, Shane, and Garrett. They all made videos together. These are usually the videos that I watch with them. Then Shane met Ryland Adams, and that was his boyfriend and his current husband. Then they all just made videos together. Then Drew left, but Garrett stayed, and they just did all these videos. But then he got under another controversy, where he made very inappropriate remarks about a kid, a 6-year-old, to be specific, which disgusting, gross, not good. But he did joke about that stuff a lot. But it was very edgy humor. That's what I think, at least. I'm not sure if he's actually a weirdo, but a lot of people think he's a weirdo. I am one of those people I see how it's wrong. I see it's wrong. I do think it's wrong. But I just am a fan of him, but I don't condone anything he does. Then, anyway, so Shane had a lot of videos he made. And he then made an apology video. Well, not really an apology video, but he was like screaming at the camera saying he was not a weirdo. And he then, like, they were forgiven. He was forgiven. Then he just continued making videos. He made conspiracy theory videos. He made series. In one of the series, there was 3 main ones that we'll talk about. The Tana Mojo series, the Jeffree Star series, which is a really important one. And he's also a very I'm thinking on doing a video on him, and the Jake Paul video, which I'm also might be planning on doing with him. I'm not gonna do Tana ever because Tana's very hard. I don't even know everything Tana did, because here's the thing, there's a lot of things that Tana did that are wrong. There's a lot of things that Tana got hated for. And yeah, Tana's just a very big topic that I am not comfortable going into, because that's a lot of stuff. That in that drama to talk about. But so we'll start with the Tana Mojo series. So Shane made a video because there was TanaCon. It's not that important, but Tana got mad and made a whole new VidCon because some other thing, and so it failed. It did horribly, and Shane just wanted to go into that. Then after that, I don't know after or before, I don't know the sequence of this, the order, but Shane then made a video about a series about Jeffree Star. This was a very short series for a little bit. It was very short for a little bit. And it was because Jeffree was going through Dramageddon 1. And he just got that uplifting thing to help him. Wow, and then Shane just saw what it was like in the beauty community and what it was like. Then, after that, this is a very big one at the time, and I would still say it's a really big thing. The Jake Paul series, his first ever long series. It was an 8-part series. And he just went into all the controversy that Jake Paul went into for racial slurs against the Martinez twins, and everybody leaving, and everybody just hating him, and him abusing the people that were in Team 10. Just a lot of stuff. Then that all happened, and then Shane continued. Well, then Shane did a series about Eugene Cooney. Well, not a series, I think it was just one video. Then after that, there was a whole bunch of Jeffree Star videos, because he got back in contact with Jeffree Star and continued the Jeffree Star series, and Shane made his own palette. Then, Tati Westbrook, was talking about allegations with James Charles, and then James Charles made a response. Tati Westbrook made another response saying that Shane and Jeffree forced Tati to do that. I am not on Tati's side on this thing. I am really on Shane and Jeffree's side, because Tati's she's older than all of them. I feel like, why would you let someone younger than you manipulate you? That's just so dumb and stupid excuse. And I'm not on her side or James's side, because I'm pretty sure James did actually do that stuff. And Tati, what am I talking about? I get Tati and Tana mixed up a whole bunch. for some reason. Because of the T. They both begin with T. They both know Shane Dawson. Yeah. And then Shane Dawson made another inappropriate remark with kids got leaked, and the Will Smith family, it had to do with them, and the Will Smiths got mad at him, and so he made an apology video. Jeffrey made an apology video. Everybody made an apology video. Everyone did. And that was Dramageddon 2. Then there's actually a very new Shane Dawson controversy, kind of, because Adam McIntyre, I watch him too. He made a video about it. And then yeah, all that happened. So basically, it's not that big of a deal, but it is a bad thing. But Shane, like, because he's a conspiracy theorist, he made a conspiracy theory video where he went to Disneyland and messed with his little brick. And then some employee walked up to them, said they can't do that. But here's the thing that they didn't do. They didn't, like, blur the name tag. They didn't blur the face. So they knew where she worked. They knew what her name was. They knew what she looked like. So they, the fans knew all this stuff. So the fans went up to her and started harassing her. So that's also a bad thing Shane did. So that is everything. That is that is all the Shane Dawson conspiracy theory simplified into one video. I'm not sure how long this video is. It's probably not that long. It's probably gonna be known as the shortest Media Hell Residence episode. Anyway, please like and subscribe to join the Dinkle crew, and goodbye.